Star Darbar. Tonight is a very special night, and as we talk about musicians, and we started our first episode with the editor. The reason it was for the first episode is that you always see the product, you always see after it is like given the life. So I wanted to talk to somebody who will explain how the post production works, and that's why we started that with Parth last week, who lives in Mumbai, and this week we will go to Chennai. You're asking me why? Wow, how? Because it's very easy for us these days to roam around, because the artists we know they live in different places, and this globally lockdown situation is giving us that. I can say that privilege that we can knock on their door and we can tell them that, hey, are you ready for a very small interview section with me? And luckily, I am really lucky that all these artists are, they are giving me time, and that is why this Star Darbar is totally on flute and on Flute Navin. So let's welcome him.
Hi, Ragni. Thank you so much for having me on this Star Darbar show. I'm so happy to be here.
So Naveen, welcome to our show, and I really want to give you a very, very, very warm welcome for all of my viewers as well, and thanks for being here. So Naveen, we want to know that how is the lockdown happening in Chennai, and what is going on there, how you are planning your day.
So, we are all staying home. Chennai is, I think, number 2 in India as far as Corona is concerned. So, be safe, guys, all Chennai people. So, days are very slow in Chennai. We are just, I am coping up with all the slowness with a lot of music.
Yeah, in lockdown session, a lot of people are trying new stuff. They're doing lots of new things. I know a few people who never even sang, but now they're singing, and some people who never danced, now they're dancing. So if you, really are with flute and trying something new in flute, I think that's what you should do. My next point is very, very, very easy. You know, it's really easy for you. Because we all know that we start at some point. And my first question, or rather than our first topic, will be that how you started, and who gave you the motivation, or who was your motivation?
So, rather than myself getting motivated and getting into the career, I would say it's my mother's wish and dream. I'll elaborate on how it all started. I was like 2.5 when my mom was very much keen on me learning in an instrument. My guru actually stayed very close to my house. She's no more now. My first guru's name is M. Casey. My mom went to her and told her that I want my son to start learning flute. But my guru first said that 2.5 years is too early to start. So you please go back and come back after a few years. So at my age of 4.5, 5, my mom again went to the same guru and asked her to teach me flute. So that's when I started. Later, the real shift happened when I started working with music directors from the south, especially G.V. Prakash. As far as G.V. Prakash and myself, the relationship goes, we competed in school culturals. That's how we got to know each other. Later, we started working on ads, jingles. We used to hang out a lot. Then slowly, I got to play for other music directors, including A.R. Rahman, during my college days. So that's how the my music career blossomed.
By listening to you, I am thinking that we really want to know about your motivation part, that how you started, who was there with you, and what was really happening that you chose only flute, because there are so many instruments out there that you could have tried, but you have chosen flute, and why is that?
Flute is a very tricky instrument actually. Uh, for example, let us take a guitar. Suppose I tune a guitar and I just pluck it, whoever it may be, it'll be in tune. As in, even if I tune a string in a guitar and give it to you, and you strum it, it'll be in tune. But flute is not like that. Even a properly tuned flute, when someone else plays, it won't be in tune. So that is probably one unique thing and a tough one indeed. Uh, but it's such a unique and soft instrument. Let me play a recent hit.
Naveen, listening to you giving me actually another thought, I could say, and this is something I wanted to ask you, that you have been working in this industry for quite a long time, and you have worked with so many people, and so who we can say that's your favorite, and who we can say that you really love to work with. So your personal favorite music directors and directors.
That I love working with. Yeah, uh, there are a couple of directors whom with I have worked. I had the pleasure of working with. One is definitely Mr. Selvaraghavan, especially Ayirathil Oruvan. That movie had a lot of flute bits, different kinds of flutes. I would cherish. I would cherish those moments. Apart from that, Mr. Vetrimaran, Adikalam also had a lot of flute bits. Those are a few directors. With respect to music director, I'm very comfortable with G.V. Prakash, since we are good friends. That's so obvious. So all the movies that I have worked with him, starting from Veil, we just have fun.
is quite sensitive. Why I'm saying that? Because our memories, our emotions, they're totally attached to it. Don't you think so? So when I'm talking about the memory, I do believe that these things are always comes together. Your feelings, your emotion, and those things together, they actually make the memory. So we want to actually dig those history out, Naveen. Seriously, we want to dig those history out, and we want to ask you this: that what is your favorite moment that you would love to share with my viewers right now? And it can be a story, it can be something very special to you, or maybe something funny. Whatever is coming in your mind, we would love to listen to it. Thanks.
We did a live show for Ilayaraja sir. That was back in 2011. It's called Nothing But Wind. Sir was there during the concert, and he really enjoyed it. The interesting thing was he invited me for a lunch after a few days. So I had the honor of eating with him. Not just that, he also showed me his phone, a few of his photographs and other stuff, and also some of his music being conducted and played by the Hungarian orchestra. So I would really cherish those moments. That's one of my favorite moments. Apart from that, I also had the privilege of playing A.R. Rahman's songs, instrumentals, along with the Babelsberg Orchestra, both in Germany and cities in India. So I would also say that those were also my important moments, favorite moments. I'll tell you how I got an opportunity to score music for my first film. It's called Kalyana Samil Sadam, starring Prasanna and Lekha Washington. I had made a few of my own compositions and put it in a CD, and I went and met Mr. Pushpa Kandasamy, daughter of the great director Balachandar. And then she had presented those CDs to various production houses. So one of the production house invited me and said they liked the songs. And later I met the director, R.S. Prasanna, and that's how I got the offer. I was supposed to do one of the songs of the film, but eventually I got to do all the songs.
With my life story, I believe that there is no future at all. Everything is present, and the way we work, or the way we can work with our present, will build our future. So I don't believe in future that much. So how about you, Naveen? Do you think the same, or you have something very special already planned for the future?
Working for films, that's going on, but apart from films, I would like to dedicate more of my time for my personal albums and stuff. We are actually working on an album right now. It's going to be released. It would have been released by the time this interview goes out. It's called the Bhakti Project, BHAKTI Project. It's a spiritual. It consists of spiritual tracks. One on Lord Vinayaka, one on Lord Rama, one on Hanuman, Shiva, and Lord Krishna. So I have done this along with Mr. RH Bikram and Mr. Bala. So just give it a listen on any streaming platform, iTunes or Ghana. It's called the Bhakti Project.
दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही और जाना है हमें, लेकिन लौट के आएंगे ऑफ कोर्स नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे अगेन। हमारे साथ रहने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, क्योंकि ये जो है दिस इज़ अ वेरी स्पेशल एपिसोड दैट वी आर मेकिंग जस्ट फॉर यू एंड फॉर अस एज वेल। एंड सिंस इट्स हम साथ साथ हैं, तो मतलब यही है दैट हम हमेशा साथ रहेंगे और साथ चलेंगे और साथ निभाने के लिए जो भी करना है वो तो करेंगे ही। और इसीलिए हमारे ये वीडियोस जो भी आप देखोगे उसको ऑफ कोर्स लाइक करना और शेयर भी करना दोस्तों के साथ। Tonight we have to finish our episode. I know that we don't want to leave you and you don't want to leave us. You don't want to leave the artist that we're meeting tonight, because there are lots of stories are still there which is untold. But you know, we have to take a leave because we have to come back again next week, same time, same day, just for you guys. And you know that how much I love you, isn't it? So next week there will be somebody special as well. So Navin, thank you so much for being there with us, and it was really fantastic meeting you and knowing you. And now you are a family of Star Darbar, and you are a member of Star Darbar. And welcome to your new family. And hope to see your work, your lots of good work in the upcoming years. And I want, and the whole team of Star Darbar, they want the true success of like whatever you do.
Thank you, Ragini, for having me on this show. I'm so happy I got to speak with you all. Let me finish off by playing another number. Gopi Sundars. I have worked with Gopi Sundar for lots and lots of Malayalam films, and this is for you, Gopi. Thank you. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can use @Flute Navin, Navin. See you. Cheers.
And my friends, stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy with your family. We'll be right back next week, Friday, so don't go anywhere. Keep watching your favorite show, Star Darbar Season 2, Hum Saath Saath Hain.